You guys, my name is Bridget. I am a part-time reseller. I do not have a bins in the town that I am in. I am sharing tips and tricks that help me with my business in hopes to learn from you all as well. Stay tuned for the video. What's up, you guys? I hope you guys are having an amazing week. This week's video, I am doing a haul from Goodwill. Gonna talk a little bit about my experience with my first live on Whatnot. It was crazy, to say the least. First and foremost, on Whatnot, I did not know that going live was actually so complicated. I thought, from looking at other people, they made it seem like it was so easy. You hit the button, you say, hey, this is $3 and run. Absolutely not. I wasn't aware you have to pre-program, like if you're doing random pulls, you have to go ahead and before you're live and add those to where you can just hit a button and then people can bid on them. I wasn't prepared to do a whole bunch of different listings for pre-bid items. So it was quite the experience. It took me probably 2.5 hours to get ready for this first live that I was doing. Not to mention, when I went live, I was so nervous. I don't know why I was so nervous, because chances are I knew not one person that came on there. But I had a mod watching me, which was my sister, but she was like, you sounded like a broken record, because all of the lives that I have watched, it has been people, saying the size and the brand over and over, because you have new people coming in, people leaving, jumping in. So you want them to hear the brand, you want them to hear the size. So I just kept saying medium free people. And she was like, you sounded like a broken record. You did not engage with your audience. She said people were in the comments asking questions and I wasn't replying. So definitely a learning lesson. I did take from it that I do need to slow down. All of the auctions I have watched, it seems like people move pretty quickly. So I felt like I had to, be a certain pace, or lose sales, but definitely need to engage with my audience. So that is what I've learned. And I've also learned to take your time. Nobody is judging you. They are there to purchase items. So take your time, engage with your audience. That's what I took from it. And that's what I will be taking with me to my next live. And keep watching, because I'm sure I will be able to share more experiences with you guys as well. This week's haul is from Goodwill. I caught some really good deals. They had 75% off, which I usually always try to make the 75% off, because as you guys know, Goodwill has some of the jeans and, nice tops overpriced. Even with the 75% off, I found a pair of jeans for $23. 75% off still was not worth picking up. However, I did find some items, and I do love Goodwill. So that is where the haul is from. Now, this brand, I have never heard of this brand. I didn't look it up. This is a style-based pickup. It is Fashion Magazine. So have you guys heard of this? I have not. I will look it up. If I find more info on it, I will drop it here as always. I love the gold buttons here. It's giving old money vibes with the top here. So this is kind of like a strap that sits on your shoulder right here. And then you've got the lace, which I think is absolutely beautiful. It's got on the back, it's got the smocked bottom. Really, really cute. For the right person, of course. It's not something that I don't wear, crop tops, so it's not something that I would personally wear. However, I'm not shopping for me. I'm shopping for everybody else. In hopes to move this for about $18. I think I ended up paying like less than $1 for this, you guys. The size is medium, and I have not seen, wait, here it is. This is nylon and spandex. Fashion magazine. So really, really cute. I do like that item. The next item, Calvin Klein overalls. Do you guys know how excited I was to find these? I feel like these are definitely vintage. I remember when they retailed over $100 at Macy's. I haven't looked up comps or anything, but based off everything else I've seen, overalls are definitely coming back. They're wide leg at the bottom. The size, I think these are small or medium. Yeah, these are a small. Good length. I paid $1. They're Calvin Klein. I will list these at $25 in hopes to get, $20. I'm good with it. 18, I'll let them go. Super cute overalls by Calvin Klein. Love those. The next item is a very, very good boutique brand. It's Quince. If you know, you know. I do so well with this brand. The first thing I sold from Quince was a pair of just basic gray leggings. I sold them for $35. And then I did some research, and Quince is definitely sought after. It's a white linen top. It's cotton. So it's 100% organic cotton, long sleeve, lightweight, super cute. I paid $1. It's a good size extra large. I will price this at $25 in hopes to get 18 to $20 for it. I paid $1 for it, so I am definitely good with that. These are actually new with tag Wild Fable. Not a huge fan of this brand. This is more style-based pickup. Retail $32. I believe this is sold at Target. These are those parachute cargo pants. Now, I don't know how well yellow will do. However, they are super cute. I could definitely see somebody putting a little black crop top with these. Super, super cute. Wide leg. They are a small. I paid $1 and definitely worth the pickup. I will price these again probably around $22. And send offers for anywhere between $14 to $15. If they do not sell, I will drop the price down to $15 in hopes to move those. The next item here is Moon Orchid. I don't know if you guys have heard of this brand. Here's the tag. Moon Orchid. Good size, large, made in India. I believe I picked this up mostly based off of the material. It's 100% rayon. It's a maxi skirt. It's got the cute ruffle right here. I love this so very much. Good size, resort wear, picnic, activity for like a PTA meeting, career wear, all of those keywords. I will definitely hope to get that sold. I will price that probably at $20. I paid $1 for it. The next item I have, and mind you, a lot of these sizes are small, you all, for the simple fact, the first thing that caught my attention at Goodwill was actually a shirt in the small section. And then it's like I just found somebody's whole wardrobe there. So I kept finding good items that I know I can flip for profit. This is a Figs technical jacket. I paid $1 for this. I love this style. If you guys find Figs, the Figs technical, definitely move. It is a size small. It's got the pockets on the front. Great for the nursing field for sure. On the back here, it's got a little decor here, which I think is so cute. Just looks really, really professional. The logo here, now I haven't steamed these or anything like that. I will not sell them wrinkled or anything. I will make sure they are pressed. We'll do a lint row, steam them, get them all nice to sale. I'm not really a fan, like I'm so particular like with black items. When I'm packing them up, if I see like one little piece of fuzz, like I freak out. I hit it with the lint roller and then I'm like holding it like this away from my body so I'm not getting anything else there. I just want everything to look nice. You know, reviews when you're a reseller, they really do mean so much. I am thankful Poshmark doesn't post bad reviews, which could be a good and a bad thing. But I do appreciate that. I haven't got very many. I did have a lady the other day. I sold a blazer, which I actually showed in one of my videos. It was a blue Banana Republic blazer. And it was a size 18, and she messaged me after she got the item, and she was like, you know, you should really post sizes. You showed this on a plus size model. That's really misleading. When I get messages like that, immediately, I do not go back and forth with the customer. I pull Poshmark right on in. I open up a support ticket, drag them in it because we're not doing this. This is a business. We will keep it professional. Anywho, the thing was I screenshotted where I did have all measurements in the listings. Even in the pictures, I had like the size tag, the measurements, and of course, she ended up accepting the order after Poshmark got involved, so didn't hear anything else about it, but it's just like, you know, I worked so hard to put the measurements in there just for you to not even go back to look to see if they were there before you're messaging me. I need to put them there. I thought that was crazy. This here is a loft sheer dress. You guys, I think this is so cute. I wish it was my size. Actually, it is my size. It's medium petite. Minus petite, it would be my size. This is so cute. I could definitely see like wearing this over like a pair of biker shorts with like a nice cami. You could wear like a little slip dress under it, a hot pink slip dress. That would be adorable. This is loft. It's got the smock top. It's sparkly. Love this. I paid $1 for this. I will price this at $20 in hopes to get 15 to 20. Our next item we're looking at, this is super cute too. I've never heard of this brand. It's called Dots, and I really feel like it's vintage because I have not seen it. Dots, it is, if you guys could feel this material, it feels like nylon. However, it's really, really good material. It's stretchy. Let me see what the material is on this. Unbelievable. It's polyester, stretchy, super cute. It's got the zip here. Zips halfway, quarter zip rather. The back has, it feels pretty structured actually. The back has the hems, the thicker hems there. Super cute. It is a medium. I will price this probably at $15. I paid $1. Unless I look up the brand and it tells me it's worth more, which if that's the case, I will drop it here. But I'm thinking $15 on that. A lot of black today. This is another brand I'm not familiar with. I thought this is super cute. This is giving whimsy goth. I just sold a dress similar to this that was mink pink for $30. This is Studio M. It's a size medium. Look at the lace. It is absolutely gorgeous. There's no flaws in it. It's super cute. I love it. With this one, I don't remember what material it was. Okay, so this is rayon, nylon, and spandex. Super cute. It's like a mini dress. It is lined, and if I figure out if this is vintage or not, I will drop it here. Lined, super cute. Super cute. The next one, how do you guys do with Gymshark? These are the Gymshark leggings. I got them for $1. I really see people price these at 30, 40 bucks. Never been able to move them for that. Gymshark, I post them at like 18 bucks and doing well if I get 14 or 15. I picked these up because they were $1. So I can comfortably price these at 18, and I know I will move these. It's still got the logo. Nothing's messed up on the logo. You know, a lot of the Gymshark leggings I find, this is broken up. What size are these? Now, if the tag is here or not is another question. Usually Gymshark puts theirs, I believe, under here, their tags. There's the other logo at the ankle. Yes, tags for Gymshark, they tuck them under the ankles. These are a size medium, still got the pull tags, barcode even, so I will list these at 18 bucks. Paid $1 for them at Goodwill. The next item I have here, now this was a steal. This is Club Monaco new with tags. It is a 00, so it might set a little bit because it's 00. However, I could not pass it up for $1. It's got the wide legs. It's a jumper. It's got the belt. Classy, very, very classy business. Club Monaco is a great, great brand. If you guys see Club Monaco, pick it up. I don't think I've seen an item listed from this brand less than $30. I will put $30 on these. I will take offers all the way from $22.30 for that. The next item, this is Vintage Aeropostale. So if you guys see a jacket like this, and it's got that embossed logo, people actively look for these. Now, do they go for a lot? Not really. 25 bucks I'll put on this, and I'll probably end up dropping it down to 20. I have had a couple actually buy these items from me where they didn't even send an offer. I didn't have to send them an offer priced at 25. But then I have had a few where I have to eventually end up dropping it. But they do move. People do look for these. Again, this is Aeropostale Vintage Embossed. Jackets or hoodies, I've done good with both of those. If you know this brand, you know Ariat. Very, very good brand. I picked this up for $1. With this here, it does have the American flag on it. So I was thinking, you know, hopefully I can move this pretty quick because 4th of July is right around the corner. It's just a basic t-shirt. I will put $20 at this in hopes to get 15 at the minimum. Next item is cut from the cloth. I do great with this brand. If you have not heard of it, cut from the cloth, which I think most people have. However, I do understand if you have not, because I did not know about this brand until last year. I found a really good pair of this brand in like denim jeans last year. I looked up comps, they seem to do okay, and then ever since then I've been picking up cut from the cloth and I've done really well. I'll price these at $25. They are cropped. They've got their raw hem. Now again, skinnies can set a little longer. However, what I'm learning is You still have your people that are wearing skinny jeans, that wear what they want and don't always follow a trend. That is what I've learned. We got one more item here. Now this one, let's see. I don't even remember this, you guys. I don't even think this is something I picked up. Yes, it is. Okay, I remember now. So this is no brand, okay? This is solely based off style. This was like 50 cents, okay? I will be listing this for probably $10. It is a romper. I love the design. It's tube top. Let me see if I can see what the material is. I don't even think this has a tag, you guys. I honestly don't know exactly what I was thinking picking this up with no brand. I was thinking more style based, but the more I look at it, the material actually feels a little cheap. It was 50 cents. There is no brand. I will list this at $10. I will be okay even dropping it down to $7 or $8. If I paid 50 cents, even $3 is a win. That is one thing I am not against. I am not against flipping small items. A profit is a profit to me in my book. And that concludes the haul, you guys. I just want to say I really do appreciate you all watching, liking, sharing, and subscribing. It means the absolute world to me. If you guys have any tips or tricks or any ideals for the next video, drop them in the comments. I hope you guys have an amazing week. Thank you.
Thank you all for watching this here video. Please like and subscribe.